Like had the first mixtape by like 21, have the second one by 22, then 25. I have a deep album telling them like about all I've been through and all that shit. It's too late now. I can't start right now. I'm not out too late. I'm indoors.
You're recording.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
People know about the album
Yeah.
that never happened.
To be honest, I've been saying that for like, all my friends know me. I've been saying that for years that like, yo, that mixtape is dropping soon. The album is dropping soon. But every time I actually go into the studio and actually record, nothing positive comes out. Nothing that makes sense. It's like 2 minutes of good lines and then it's just gibberish. I'll rhyme like time with like macaroni and stuff. Like I just get confused. It's like I'm in the final third. I have the ball and it's like I don't know whether to like lob it or like slot it in. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Live at 5. I'm your host Taps. Got Spidey over here, and I got some other guy on the mic.
Just some guy.
Yeah, there's some guy. That's my guy though. Jacob, say what's up.
What's up, dudes?
All right. So today we're gonna be talking about not a lot of stuff. Today we're just gonna be basically talking about the main kind of like topic, the main conversation that's right now. It's like, who is the best player right now? Well, that's my main topic of conversation in the group chats and everything. But it's like Messi and Ronaldo are old. They're not doing their thing. Like when you think about football, you think about the two goats. You think about Messi, think about Ronaldo. So for the last 10 years, they were scoring 50 goals a season, winning all the trophies. And now Ronaldo's at United. We all know how they're doing. Messi's at PSG. We know how they're doing. And it's just, they're both kind of like forced moves. Ronaldo went to Man United because he was going to go to City. And then United's like, the jealous ex, like, no. If I can't, like, it's either you're having me or like you're not going over there, like, to the best friend. That now they're enemies. Like, it's kind of weird. It's like a toxic relationship, Man City and Man United.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
they're rivals. And City's coming up. United still have the history. But back to the main topic. So they got Ronaldo. Messi was just floating in the air. PSG were like, we have money. We don't need that Chanel purse. But I want to get that Chanel purse before someone else gets it. And maybe that Chanel purse will help me win the best looking at the Grammy Awards. I'm going really deep in this, but just bear with me. And every time you go to the Grammy Awards, even you get that new Chanel purse, you thought, oh, this Chanel purse was going to do it. No, you got upstaged by someone wearing a...
Banging Louis V bag.
There we go. Or someone wearing like a potato sack. Something like that. So, it didn't work out as well. So right now, like this season, like I said, it was up for the taking. I said anyone can be the best player in the world this season. And they have a lot of candidates. And, you have Mo Salah. You have Lewandowski out in Bayern.
So like any of these people that you're claiming are the best this season, do you think they could be the best, period? Or do you think that's
So no. No. I mean, Messi and Ronaldo, goats. You cannot upstage them. Like they did it for 10 years. They were just back and forth. They decided tournaments. They have won international tournaments. They haven't won the World Cup, but I mean, like not everybody wins the World Cup. But they have pushed their teams to the semis, in Messi's case, the final. But they just couldn't do it. They have one more chance. I think Portugal still have to go through like a one more qualifying, but Messi has one more chance. So we'll see how that happens. But right now, it's like, who's the best player right now? It's like, so you have Mo Salah, Liverpool, bangs goals. That's my guy. The Egyptian pharaoh. You know what he is. He comes on his left, he's scoring goals. Robert Lewandowski, he got robbed out of it last year. He should have won it, but they gave it to Messi. It is what it is. I thought he was literally going to win it this year. He's right. Just, again, 30 goals. He's scoring for fun. They're winning the league. Nothing much new. He does what he does. So I thought it was going to be basically between those two. Then you have my man, big boy Benz, Bugatti Benz. So now he was with a very underrated star, very very underrated star. He only started being given his flowers after Ronaldo left. Ronaldo left Real, he went to Juventus, and that's when I think him and the Messi kind of like era kind of started dying when he left Real Madrid. He never stopped. He just got better because, like, let's say when you're in a team with like the greats like Kaká, you like Ronaldo, you had Di Maria, Higuain, Morata was coming up. You had stars there, and he was a star as well, Karim Benzema. But it's like Ronaldo's taking all the free kicks. Ronaldo's taking all the corners. If it's not, it's Di Maria. If it's not, they would give it to. No, Guti was retired. What am I thinking? Anyway, no, like he was not like, even though he's a good penalty taker, he is a good free kick taker. He's down the list because Ronaldo's that great. Di Maria with his left foot, that's good. Xavi Alonso was there with his right foot, and Toni Kroos came, Modric came. So it's like, I can do all those things, and that would increase his goal tally. But, you know, he played his role, head down, still scored like 20 goals a season, gets assists. But now that he was the last, well, Bale was there, but Bale's been, we all know the Bale story. Well, basically, he's injuries, whole lot of, we all know the Bale Real Madrid story anyway. So he was the last of the BBC. And he just kept pushing, and like now he's just gotten better and better. Back-to-back hat-tricks now. He's now in the race. But I kind of want Lewandowski to win it because, like, there was always like Messi, Ronaldo, and then there was the third guy.
Yeah, he's been killing it for a while too.
No, he has, but it's just been, first of all, it's been unfair, and second of all, it's just been Messi and Ronaldo. That's what it is. And this year, I think whoever's team wins the Champions League wins it, because Liverpool, they're with City, but I think they're going to win the league. Bayern Munich going to win the league. Real Madrid going to win the league. So whoever's team wins the Champions League, their player gets the Ballon d'Or, because they've actually done enough to this point, even if they don't score a goal or have an assist for the rest of the season, which is not going to happen. But I mean, they've done kind of enough to be in the conversation, and then they'll have all the trophies. So now it's come to a point, it's like, who's going to take it? Haaland could have done it, but, well, Dortmund is Dortmund. They've been just so inconsistent, and they should be better than they are. They have good players, but just inconsistency, and Haaland's been injured. Mbappe, well, he could have done it, but they just threw Messi in there and just juggled the whole dynamic, and they were just like whole lot of like whole chemistry, because Messi is one of the greatest, if not the greatest footballer to ever play. But like, just throwing him at his age into a new system, even though you're talented. So even though you're talented, it's good, but their job was to win the Champions League. Win the league, they do that every year. And it was just too much. Neymar was injured, out in and out. The team was dysfunctional. It wasn't good. It just wasn't a good fit, and it is what it is. We'll see next season what it goes, where he goes. Mbappe goes this year, this summer. He's gonna go to Real Madrid. Is he gonna stay? It's either he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go, because I think he wants to be that star. And him and Benzema, like in France, they have a good connection, good partnership, and everything. So it's gonna fit seamlessly. And Real Madrid are trying to look, even though Benzema is a star, they're trying to look for the next face, like Ronaldo was the face of football. They're trying to put they're trying to buy Mbappe, because Mbappe is one of the 3-4 people that's going to be considered the face of football, like Ronaldo and Messi were. But we'll see how it goes. But I don't know. It's going to be whoever's team in the Champions League. So, like, to be honest, Bayern Munich wins it. Lewandowski is going to get the Ballon d'Or. Real Madrid, Benzema is going to get the Ballon d'Or. If Liverpool win the Champions League, Salah's going to get the Ballon d'Or. I hope he does. Well, I want Lewandowski, to be honest, but Salah, he's from Africa. It's my guy. I want to see him do it as well. So, to be honest, whoever wins it, wins it.
How many more like prime years would you say are left for Messi and Ronaldo? Like tail end of the prime years.
I would say
Because they're what, mid-30s or late 30s?
late 30s. I think
30s.
like Messi's like 35, Ronaldo's like 37, I
Okay.
think. So, but Ronaldo like he plays like he's 20-year-old. He's like he's fit. I would say, to be honest, I would say another three.
Okay.
3 years where they can actually like, because it's like towards the tail end, like when Totti was like, I mean when Totti was playing to his 40s, like yeah, he was still able to play, but at sometimes it became a burden because it was just like, but his name holds so much weight. So I would just say another maybe 3 years. So I'd say maybe we'll see after the, like, if they retire after the World Cup, then that's a big sign, because they'll say I want to give all my energy to my club football, because like it's too much with the traveling and everything. So I would say another 3 years, 3, 4, 5 years. But we'll see next season, because once again, they're fit. They're it's not like they're old. Like people like, oh, they're getting old, but like Messi will still outrun you. He'll still drip you. Ronaldo, you can't catch him. It's they're not done. They're not finished articles. They're not like them. Like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But I think some of you might know what I'm talking about. But you know what?
Because
Moving
like,
on.
if like, so let's say 3 years from now, let's just call it 3 years.
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be an awkward gap where there's no, there's no
Clear.
GOAT?
There's
in-
no
in-
clear. Yeah. There's
yeah, there's-
no like the best player for like. There's gonna be like every year someone different's gonna win it.
Right.
It just depends, to be honest. I would say on the stars battling for it right now. If like Lewandowski keeps doing what he's doing, it depends on the moves and the transfers, to be honest. Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, that kind of shakes up the dynamic. Haaland, where he moves, if he goes to City, that's just deadly. So it just depends on this summer. I say after this summer, and whoever wins the Ballon d'Or, we're gonna see. Because if it's like Salah or Lewandowski, I think they might go on for a few years. But if Benz wins it, Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, I know he's a great player, but Mbappe is the next up. He's next up. So that all his stats and kind of his importance is gonna kind of just diminish just a little bit. But so it all depends this summer. We're gonna see. Even Salah, he's out of contract. I think he's out of contract, or he needs to sign a new contract, so he might even leave. So it's all up in the air. It's like the wild, wild west. This summer's gonna be the wild, wild west, and then the World Cup is in the winter. Some weird shit.
Yeah. The next like one though, do you think it's already like like these guys you're mentioning, like
Yeah.
Salah, Lewandowski? Like, do you think it's one of these guys, or do you think it's someone that's young that's gonna come up and?
To be honest, I think it's Mbappe. I'm like, he's just special. He's just too fast. He's too fast. He's technique unbelievable. He's a hard worker. So I think it's him. But Haaland is also a beast. I think it's between them two. I know they have Pedri coming up, them blowing noise, but he's still not eons. He's a very good class player, but he's still a long way to go before he can be in that conversation. But you have people like I have hope for, like Vinicius, like talented. He's like, we'll see next season. Like I love Mane as well, Sadio Mane. So maybe him or Salah leaving Liverpool might give him like more chances for him to like up his stats because of his importance. Because I think, to be honest, he's one of the top 10 best players, but kind of gets overshadowed by Salah. So you know what? It just depends on the summer with all the shaking and movements. But I think Mbappe is up next. I really think it's Mbappe. So yeah, to be honest, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see who's gonna win the Ballon d'Or in the comment section and all that, because I don't really say that much.
Yeah,
And-
drop in
and-
the comments.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Let me know who you guys think is gonna win the Ballon d'Or in the comments. Like, I'm saying it's a 3-way tie between Big Ben's. What did I say?
Salah.
Big Ben's, Salah, and Lewandowski. That's what I'm saying. So in the comment section, you guys let me know. I'm gonna have to start doing that more. Actually, really go into that YouTube
Yeah, you get
personality.
your inner YouTuber.
Yeah. I have some videos up now.
By the way, hit like while you're at it.
Yeah, hit a like. Press the bell.
Yeah, there
ring
it
the
is.
bell notification. So every time I post, y'all see it. I'm trying. All right. So now we're just gonna quickly talk about the CPL. So CPL, Canadian Premier League. The first game is happening right now. I think today's Thursday. It's York are taking on. I forgot who York are taking on. But anyway, the first game is today. Atletico, hometown team. We are massive. That's the trend. Hashtag that. Shout out to Eddie and the guys.
Is that the hashtag?
No, that's a long hashtag. That's a long hashtag. Yeah. You know, even coach said we're massive. You know, he was on the Step Over pod, and then like Eddie, the Capital City Boys, like apparently everyone knows we're massive. So shout out to everyone in Ottawa and Atletico. We are massive. Yeah. So we kind of got disrespected in the standings because they released it like the top 10 attackers, defenders, and everything else. I kind of get it. We were like, last year.
It was a rough year.
It was a rough year. But with all the transfers and all the players that are coming in, I know like some of them like Sissoko didn't play in the Prem last year, but you have to look at his stats. You have to look at his player, look at his profile. Like, he's a top dog, and he's not even on the list. Barlow as well on the left. Like, he's arguably, they say, one of the most talented players in the CPL. He's not even on the list. Shaw is far too low on the list. Acosta as well is far too low. But you know what? I mean, with how we finished last year, I mean, you know what? It is what it is. You know, it's just kind of like the new boys. You know, we got the money now, so like we got like it's just like, you know, like when FIFA, like when you get a whole like cash influx and you buy a whole lot of players. I mean, like we got a lot good players in. We got Ollie, we got Zachary, we got a whole bunch of players, and now it's like it's time to push on because we had two issues last year. One, we're always playing 10 men. We just found ways to get red cards. Like every time I'll tune in the game, I'm like, oh, one man down? Oh, dang. I didn't even see that happening. And then also it was like, it wasn't fluid. But we retained a lot of the high-performing players from last year, especially the defense. You got Becky still there, Costa still there, Zach on the right. We got a good keeper back. We got a good keeper from York. We got Ingram. So it's like our goalkeeping, because we had Pauli last year, he was a great goalkeeper, and we have Ingram too. And you should see his just game when he came over to the TD Stadium. Like, solid keeper, man. He's a good keeper. Yeah, we got Carl back on the right. We got Wright still back. We got a good attacking like three. We could play the top three. We got good strikers. We got Vladimir as well. We have a good squad. Now it's just to play the first game.
See it, because like you can talk about it on paper all day, but
that's what it is.
You got to see it.
So like the preseason was preseason. They're all getting to know each other. Everyone's getting back fit. So it was like up and down preseason. But the last game, you know, it looked really good. We won it. And now, you know, Saturday, 3 p.m. at the TD Stadium. Everyone come through. It's also pay what you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like you can go, like, obviously just don't go pay $1, but I mean, like, it's a pay what you want. So it's like,
really, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So it's like, and I think the proceeds, I do not want to be wrong, so I think the proceeds go to the Ministry of Social Policy for Ukraine Special Funds for Humanitarian Assistance. That was a mouthful.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, so it goes to that, and I think they'll be wearing a special jersey as well, so a limited jersey as well. So for a good cause. It's basically the start of summer, so it's gonna be good weather, and why not? Just pay what you want. Just come see the boys play. They really kick ball, and if they have the city behind them, then like the performances are gonna get better. That was a tongue twister. The performances are gonna get better because, well, they can't get any worse. And I've seen from what coach wants to do, that it's going to be fluid football and we're not going to really get breached because we're going to have, I would say, maybe Manila and Sissoko, Holden or McKendry. Like, we have good defensive midfielders. So, like, we're going to be solid at the back, and the attackers, it's going to be Ollie in the middle, maybe Carl on the right, Ball on the left, Shaw up front, right up front, mix and match. And Acosta and Zach, they're going to be flying down the wings. It's just going to be exciting football. It's going to be a good time. So it's, once again, can't get worse.
You know what they say about rock bottom? Nowhere to go but up.
Facts. Big facts.
What predictions?
I think we win. I think we're playing Calvary. I think we're gonna win 2-0. Shaw's gonna get 2 goals.
Shutout, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out. Like, we need clean sheets. If we get the first clean sheet and we keep going with the momentum, like to be perfectly honest, we're golden. We're flying. So yeah, I think we win 2-0. I don't want to knock on wood. No. Yeah. Well, we're gonna win 2-0, and yeah, it's gonna be a good start to the season. But once again, the team looks so much better. They invested in the team. The kid looks great. Yeah, the sun's gonna be shining. Your Ottawa, Gatineau, surrounding areas. Heck, if you're in Calabogie,
come out,
come to the game.
Come to
3
the big
p.m.
city.
Let's go. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the show. Yeah, that's an abrupt end. But before that, we all talk about Vibes FC.
Speaking of fire kits.
Yeah. Speaking of fire kits, so Vibes FC, we've been saying is going to come on your screen. It's actually coming sooner than expected. It's what you want. It's what you feel like. It's the movement. It's the culture. It's everything in one. It's the Vibes FC jersey. So the jersey line Vibes FC will be dropping. You will be seeing snippets here and there. It's going to be dropping. I'm not going to give a date. It's going to be XXXXXX 2022. Definitely 2022, because I planned it for 2022. So it's 2022. Yeah, we're in 2022. It's 2022.
Yes, second quarter 2022.
Second quarter 2022. So guys, yeah, just thanks for the love, the support. Consistency's here.
You said that a few weeks ago, and you've kept it up.
I've seen this place a lot more than I used to be seeing it.
It's good to see your face here.
I mean, I try, like, man. You see, I try. Yeah, this guy's the best. Yeah. So consistency is there, guys. Thanks for the love, the support. We're gonna keep pushing. Yeah, Vibes FC coming up. Just look out for it, and yeah, keep updated on the socials. What else? London is red. That's basically it. We got our asses handed to us by Crystal Palace. We just got our asses handed to us.
Crystal Palace is Crystal Palace, though.
I thought like,
my buddy just loves Crystal Palace. That's like why he claims that they're the best.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna send him a jersey. Don't worry, tell him it's on the house. But anyway, we got our asses handed. Not gonna go into that. We just move on. We'll get in the Champions League spot. But yeah, guys, that's basically the show, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. With the bell notification. I had to do it again. I had to do it again.
Consistency.
And it was smooth. Smoother than the last times. I'm working on it, guys. As you see, be patient with me. But yeah, guys, once again, more love. Yeah, till next time.